This is the BNT 1800 watt solar street light. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the instruction manual, remote control, a whole bunch of extra bolts here for mounting the unit. This is the bracket or arm that it mounts on. This is actually stabilized here, so this is a pretty hefty unit, and that's the back side of it. So that mounts up like that. Can mount anywhere from 1.5 to 4 inches, depending on the kind of pole that you have. And of course, back here is the light itself. If I turn it, you can see the solar panel there. It's the entire top of it. So all around, a pretty big unit indeed. There is a green flashing light over here that will illuminate when it gets sunlight. It did that when I picked it up before. And there is a master on-off switch over here. You have to turn that on first before the light is going to work at all. And then of course you can use the remote control. Now let me tell you a bit about the light itself. We'll move this bracket out of the way so you can see it a little bit better. In fact, let me move the camera up. So now you can see the light a lot better. You can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12 different panels here with LEDs. All of the little yellow bits are the LEDs, of course. There's a total of 888 LEDs, all in reflectors. And this claims to put out 180,000 lumens. I have no way of testing that, so we'll take its word for it. But it's going to be pretty bright just based on its size. Now it's got a motion sensor in it over here, okay? And you can set this up in a number of different ways. You can have it turn on and off automatically dusk to dawn, which it's going to do no matter what. So you can do that, or you could set it to motion where it'll go to 30% brightness until it senses motion, at which point it's going to go right to 100% and stay there for, I don't know, a minute or so. When it doesn't see motion anymore, then it will go back to 30% brightness. The remote control allows you to control all of that. Your on and off buttons right here, motion sensor in the middle. You can change the brightness, 25, 50, 75, or 100%. And you have timer mode, 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, and 8 hours. And what that's going to do is, that's kind of nice for like a party. So if you're having a party in your backyard and you're going to have all kinds of people over, and you know the party's going to go till 11 p.m. and it's 8 p.m., you can hit the 3-hour button, and what's going to happen is the light is going to go out of motion sensor mode and just go full brightness. And it's going to stay at full brightness for 3 hours, at which point it's going to drop back into motion sensing and stay that way until it gets light out in the morning, and then it'll shut off. This has a 25,000 milliamp hour battery. It charges in 6 to 8 hours. The unit, of course, is going to be outside, so it is IP66 waterproof. In order to mount the light, it gets mounted on that arm, which I had shown before. And let me flip it over and show you the solar panel a bit better right here. It's big. And what you need to do is go over to the right side and take those bolts out. Once you do that, this metal bracket will flip over and mount to that arm, and then you tighten the bolts up, and there you go, like that. And I showed you already before how the arm gets mounted up as such. So there's really not much more else to do except wait till it gets dark, and I'll demonstrate it for you. From darkness to lightness. The blink at first is just an indication that it received the signal. This is 100% brightness. We'll change that to 25%. it's still really nicely lit up, even at that. Here's 50, 75, and 100. Now we'll go to motion sensor mode, and now I'll get out of the way, and it will go to lower brightness in a short while. And there we are. Now when I go close, it lights up nice and bright. And you can see the whole backyard lit up to there, and it just went into dimmer mode because it didn't sense any motion. But you can see how far that spreads out. That's got to be at least 25 feet, and this light is only mounted really about 8 feet off the ground or so, just in the tree here as a test. But it produces an incredible amount of light. You can even see the fence lit up down off in the distance. So all around, really nice. This is the BNT 1800 watt solar street light. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.